Not at his computer in the top left-hand position on Entombed Valley, we have our red Protoss. WhySoSerious. Even with the manor at the beginning. Good luck, have fun. I'm in the bottom right-hand position, spawning as the blue Zerg. We have Joeb. This is Entombed Valley. We talked about it before. You've got plenty of space in your main base. It leads down to a ramp. You've got a natural. It's pretty easy to defend, but there's a big ramp leading into your naturals. There's some destructible rocks that lead into your natural third. There's also a ramp right here that has that information in there, or not that information. I'm kind of getting stupid. Has the ability to lead up there. WhySoSerious putting a pylon down at 9 at the ramp. Looks like he's probably going to go for a Forge Fast Expand. Talking about this map a little bit more, there's plenty of places to expand, so you can really get into some macro games here. That Xel'Naga Watchtower is theoretically useless. It covers the middle of the map, but unless you're cross-positioned like in this case, it really doesn't give you any kind of useful information. So Joeb is starting to scout with, once he gets to about 14 drones. He's saving up his workers as well, or saving up his minerals. And it looks like he's going to go for a 15 hatch. Now, 15 hatch is a little bit risky. Joeb doing a good job of putting a second Overlord over the natural expansion so he can have sight of any kind of shenanigans regarding pylons. But it's kind of risky if you've got someone that's got incredibly good control. You can be able to still cannon rush and do quite a bit of damage, but I don't think that's what WhySoSerious is trying to do. Probably going to see a spawning pool here in a moment, and we'll see some gas going in. WhySoSerious, oh, that's so cute. Actually walling off of pylons at the bottom of the ramp. Throwing down a pool down there, and he's bringing 3 drones to try to poke that off. He actually canceled the hatch. I wasn't fortunate enough to recall how far along that that hatchery was, but it was maybe a third of the way done. If anything, he should have let it go for a little bit longer, because WhySoSerious could immediately, or pretty close to, cancel that pylon and just be done with it, or cancel that cannon and just be done with it. He was successful in delaying what he wanted to do. Now, WhySoSerious being able to put down a nexus of his own. And he knows that there isn't going to be any kind of pressure, at least momentarily. So, the decision of Joeb is how is he going to decide to respond to this. And commonly, we see a lot of roach play. We see 4 probes and 9 probes to chase the drone, because Joeb really wanted to get rid of that pylon, or that probe, excuse me. So we see 2 drones poking. If I'd like to see Joeb take a third somewhere else, like right here. Since he's got 2 drones out, and he's definitely got the money to do so, he can be able to do that without suffering any kind of losses. Because those 2 drones, yeah, they might be annoying, and WhySoSerious will hear, our base is under attack. But other than that, it's not going to be that effective. I mean, see, like, look at the shield. It's maybe been a third since they've done it. So we're starting to see a queen walk down, but the thing... Oh, the queen will barely be able to take that out so stuff can run by. But we see some roaches being able to put that down. We see 2 gases from WhySoSerious, and he's at 21 workers. He's got the money. He needs to continuously build workers and be able to use that chrono boost, unless he's got something in mind. Those roaches take out that pylon, which is good. Joeb deciding to utilize some creep tumors to spread some creep. And we got 9 roaches that are looking to bust this wall. We got Cybernetics Core and another cannon. Joeb doing a good job of keeping an eye on those drones, but they're not going to get very far. Well, one will. Be able to see what's going on inside the base, and he's not going to see a whole lot. Now, Joeb able to take out that wall and prevent this cannon from being able to do anything. But the thing is that WhySoSerious was able to secure his economic advantage. He was able to take an economic advantage. So what he needs to do right now is he needs to utilize it. So whether it's a timing attack with several gateways, or being able to just power, and be able to fuel his army properly. We do see a robo and 3 additional pylons be done since these 3 pylons got taken out. Joeb with some money decides to not be idle and take out the rocks that are over there, which is good. Chrono boosting +1 ground weapons, and warp gate is about halfway done. We see Immortal push out. And we see 2 bases going down for Joeb. So Joeb is doing he's doing an okay response, taking both expansions because, hey, he got put down for so long. What is he going to do to take it back? He's taking a risk, and that's good. So an Immortal coming out. No additional gateways yet. We see 1, 2 more. We don't see speed or any kind of major tech from Joeb just yet, even though he is getting 2 gas. So hopefully he's utilizing the almost 500 gas that he stored for some kind of tech in the future. WhySoSerious adding 2 more additional gates as his +1 is about to round up finishing. Also getting his other 2 gas. Now, if we look at map control, WhySoSerious is going to be sending his next set of scouting back to Joeb's base with an observer. Joeb is starting to have some overlords creep around the map just to kind of provide any kind of vision, but both players are in the dark and pretty passive at the moment. It's going to convert some of these additional gateways done. Lair is about halfway done in an evolution chamber for Joeb. And WhySoSerious doing the robo tech path by adding a robotics facility and getting some Colossus. Chrono boosting another Immortal. We look at the worker count. You know, the WhySoSerious is at 42 workers. He's got lots of Chrono boost. With the advantage that you take, you really don't want the Zerg to be able to catch back up with that. So Joeb, even though he was severely limited by his ability to be able to take 2 expansions, is actually jumping up about 20 food. So we got Joeb taking a zealot shit inside of WhySoSerious' base and doing a scout around, trying to see what's there. Add some additional gates. And WhySoSerious doesn't properly know what's going on, but he did wall off, so that changeling's just going to chill there. And WhySoSerious is adding a second cybernetics core, likely to be able to clear out this wall. Spire on the way for Joeb, in addition to Zergling speed, Roach speed, and +1 carapace, and adding a Baneling nest. I'm intrigued. Most people don't go Banelings against Protoss. But the core's about 2/3 of the way done, and the first Colossus is about to pop, and it does. And it's got +1, and it will have extended thermal lance soon. Now, Joeb's doing a good job of spreading out that creep, so he has a good idea of what's going on to WhySoSerious' base. Still only on 2 gas, I believe. That would be correct. If he really wants to utilize some of the tech that he's researched in, like the Spire, some of the higher evolution chamber, some of the Banelings, he'll need to take additional gas. Back to the worker counting station. WhySoSerious is taking the third base with 51 probes. Joeb is at 48.